Hi, welcome to this short video where we're going to upgrade the power car of the Eurostar Class 373 train pack to DCC. It's 8-pin DCC ready. There is some instructions in the documentation you get, which is this single sheet, which talks about the removal of the screws, removal of the body, and then the location of the DCC socket. So we're going to be using an 8-pin decoder. This comes from Hatton's. You could easily use any other equivalent or compliant 8-pin decoder. And just on this one, it doesn't have the numberings on the pin, but the orange lead there is actually pin 1. So we'll be just watching out for that when we install. So the first thing is to remove the 2 screws. So there are 2 screws on here. You need a Phillips head screwdriver for them, and it's stiff enough. So we'll just take. So we've loosened the screws. These screws. Now we want to loosen the body, and thankfully it seems to loosen pretty easily. Some of these models can be pretty tricky. So this is coming out here. So it swings up. There we go. That was pretty painless. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got the power unit here. You can see plenty of oil on there. We've got this massive little weight stuck in here. Supposed to give us a good bit of traction and give the weight close to the actual power bogie. And then we've got a smaller weight at the front. And this guy does have traction tires, as you can see. And one thing I was interested in seeing is just getting the lay of the land in here. I want to see where I might add some additional weight to facilitate removing the traction tires. So something I'm going to do probably sometime in the future. So there certainly is a bit of weight here either side of the DCC socket, and there's room for more weight here at the front. So this is where we want to add the weight. If we're going to put in some extra weight, it's in this area here. So there's plenty of potential there. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do is we've got to remove the header that's in here, and we'll probably get a small little flathead screwdriver for that. So we'll just get this header off. We'll be installing our decoder into the socket that this header is mounted into. So we'll just gently ease the header out, and we'll keep this. We'll just put it in the box for future use in case we wanted to remove the decoder in the future and go back to DC. There we go. That's our little header, and it doesn't give us any real pin 1 designation on that either, does it? So let's just see what it says in the documentation. It doesn't talk about pin 1. That's interesting. I actually don't see a pin 1 designated on the actual board there, and it doesn't tell us either in the documentation, so that's not great. Looking at the connector here, the orange lead, which is this guy, pin 1, that's typically what they call motor right, and then motor left is the grey. So if we follow this guy, that is going up there, and so we've got a pickup coming in here, which is down here, which looks to be correct. Motor left, which should be this bottom pin 5 here, does in fact connect. Yep, that guy there connects to the motor. So that tells us our orientation. So this is our orientation of the connector, and we'll just slot him in there. It's a little bit of a nuisance that they didn't provide some indication of the orientation, which isn't good. Okay, this guy is installed now, so before I put the cover back on, I'm going to actually check this on the layout to make sure that she's running fine. And assuming she is, then we'll pop the cover back on, and we can now get into the running session. Hi, welcome back. So I've just done a quick check on the layout, and she's running fine under DCC, and she's running fine under DC as well. So that's good. Okay, I'm just going to put the body back on again. So we have the pickup, the non-drive bogies at the front there, and we've got the coupler at the very end, so it's just the right way around. So we'll just ease the body out and get that guy in at the front, and we'll just ease the body at the back. Get this guy in. It's not the sort of tight fit that you'd have on a lot of the locomotives. That looks to be about right now. And yep, lined up okay. So we'll just get the screw in. And we'll put the second one in here. Get them into place with the screwdriver. Okay, this looks to be tight. Yep, we're good. Okay, there she is, upgraded to DCC. We'll use this now for the running session, and I'll say I've already done a bit of a test run, so it looks okay. So interesting looking gears underneath here. Seems to be quite a powerful motor. So we'll see her on the track. Okay, thanks for watching.